So I'm not claiming to be any sort of authority on the subject or anything else. But, I don't know, it seems like putting a tire on a rim gives people a lot of difficulty, and I don't know why. Not passing judgment. But what I usually do is I just get some basic baby powder, and I sort of rub it all over the tube and the inside of the tire. Do it outside because that shit gets everywhere. You can put some on the rim too if you want. And you can do this sort of one of a few ways. I put the tube in first, just because I never remember how I did it the last time. I pulled this through. I don't know what I did with the little nut. Give me that nut. Alright. Just go around and put one side of the tire on first, because it's easier than doing both at the same time. Alright, one side is on. Now, some people will like to inflate the tube a little bit before they put the rest of the tire on. I don't like to do that just because it doesn't give me enough room to work with. And then, once you got the tube in there, start putting the rest of the tire on. You sort of got to watch one side so it doesn't slip off as you're going around the other way. Some people use oil, and that's stupid because the oil can eat at the rubber. Other folks will use, what's it called, water and soap, and I guess that's good. I don't know, I kind of don't like liquids just because I don't know if it's ever going to corrode the metal if it's a spoked rim, or if any of the chemicals will deteriorate the rubber over time. So I use, like I said, powder. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it seems to work for most of the tires that I've done. Now what you want to do when you get to this point, because this is the most frustrating, nerve-wracking, infuriating part, is if you notice, the rim dips down in the center there. Go around the part of the tire that's opposite what is left. Stick the tube right up into that groove, and it'll give you a little more to work with as you go around and put the tire on. You just sort of have to manhandle it a bit. Watch me not be able to do it while I'm sitting here trying to record this. It's a little difficult, but you can, you can do it by hand if you don't want to use a tire iron and possibly gum up your rim, strip the paint off, what have you. If you get to a point like this where, oh my god, I'm gonna have to take my jacket off, where it's hard to get the last bit in, you can sprinkle a little more powder in there.
The added bonus is smelling beautiful.
I bet this looks silly on video.
Yeah.
You just sort of keep worrying with it, and eventually you get it on. I'll try a tire iron. But not only do you run the risk of damaging the rim, the paint, you can also, what's it called? Pop the tube if you slip it in there too tight. Give it a shot, huh? No. Oof. Boy, I hope I didn't grab the tube with that.
Don't think you did.
Wow, this one's real bad. Oh, there we go. and it's on there. You can see I didn't have to, deform the rim too much. I didn't have to stand on it and jump on it and shit. And then just when you're filling it up, fill it up a little bit at a time and make sure the bead is sort of, the same distance away from the edge of the rim all the way around. Otherwise, it'll get lopsided and bounce as it spins and be unbalanced.